The 2020 NBA draft is stacked. If you think this is a weak draft class, I'm sorry, but I can't agree with you at all. With prospects like Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, LaMelo Ball, and many others, there will be future superstars coming out of this draft. But the thing that interests me the most is the depth. I truly believe this could be one of those draft classes where there could be many second rounders that turn into great NBA players and maybe even better than a lot of the first rounders. But in this video, we'll be going over one player in particular from this draft class. If you clicked on this video, you already know who I'm talking about. The 6'9" power forward out of Dayton University, Obi Toppin. Toppin is one of those players that gets some recognition, but at the same time doesn't, if that makes any sense. If you don't watch much college basketball, you for sure don't know him. If you watch a little, you've probably heard about him in highlights, but haven't really thought much about it. But if you watch a lot of college basketball, you know the potential this kid has. Obi has always been under the radar. As a high school junior, he was 6'2" and didn't even play on his varsity team. He grew to 6'5" in his senior year and had a very good season for his team, averaging 21 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals per game, leading his school to a 17-5 record and its first conference title in 10 years. This was enough for him to get a scholarship to Dayton, and he accepted. In his true freshman year, Toppin grew to 6'9" and sat out the season as an academic redshirt. As a redshirt freshman the following year, Toppin played very well. He averaged 14 points and 6 rebounds on 67% shooting and 52% from 3. You rarely see shooting numbers this good, but what makes it even more impressive is that it's a big man doing it while not just doing it on putbacks. He's a legit threat from outside and is definitely not afraid to let the 3-ball fly. Now we come to this year. This is when I started to realize how much of a legit prospect Obi really was. I was watching TV, it was just a normal day. As a basketball fan, I'll occasionally check to see what college games are on. The only one I could find was between Dayton and Georgia in the Maui Invitational. I turned it on and watched the game. In this game, Obi Toppin shot 9 for 11 from the field and 2 for 3 from downtown, making the other team look like high schoolers. Do I need to remind you that Anthony Edwards, one of the top prospects in college basketball, was on the other team? Obi was the most dominant, the craftiest, the nicest shooter, and even sometimes seemed like one of the fastest on the court. Dayton won this game by 19 points and held Edwards, a top 3 prospect in the country, to 6 points. 6. I don't think it's fair to compare his game to anyone, and no one is really trying to. He's something we've never seen before. He's strong, he's fast for his size, he's a great shooter, and plays pretty good interior defense. Obi Toppin is a prospect that NBA teams should really be paying attention towards. I believe that he could be one of the top rookies this year, and is definitely worth an early draft pick. His game is perfectly suited for the modern NBA, and would be a great fit on almost any NBA team. I guess we'll have to wait and see how Obi does in the NBA. I was really looking forward to seeing him in March Madness and how he'd do against all the top teams in the country, but that won't be happening now. I believe if he got that exposure on the national stage, his draft stock would have gone up, and even had the potential to be a top 3 pick. I don't think he'll go that high, but whatever team picks him will have a gem in their hands. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. Be ready for many more videos like this one coming your way in the near future. I hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.